The city of Phoenix just made a commitment to try to reach zero waste as an entire city by 2050. It's a progressive goal that no other city's set yet. The vision is to start here and study how it affects us, socially, economically, and environmentally.
A goal has been set for 100% waste remediation in Phoenix. No city in the world has ever done this, so the path there is unknown. We believe the plan should include engagement of all citizens.
As Phoenix residents and sustainability students, it's our responsibility to help Phoenix as they reach for their zero waste goal.
Welcome to Arcosanti, an urban laboratory here in the high desert of Arizona. The culture is to be more frugal with what we use. How can we generate more with what we have here rather than bringing in consumable, disposable products? The hope is to take lessons learned here at Arcosanti and extrapolate them to cities nearby and throughout the world.
Behind us here is the slab, Arcosanti's waste processing facility. The slab is an interactive part of waste remediation at Arcosanti. Residents here manually sort each material into its given stream. Beside us is the yard. In the yard, materials are stored that can be salvaged for construction and/or creative projects.
The slab and the yard are interactive parts to being a resident at Arcosanti. This made us wonder, would it be possible to go from one body organizing our recycling to everybody organizing it?
While responsible waste remediation and sustainability are at the forefront of the residents' culture, we've struggled to invite people into this place as a venue for larger events and have them adopt that culture. And so we've put our efforts to doing just that, being able to invite people into our home, into our city, and facilitate them being responsible arbiters of both the place and the planet.
We made a dent already.
Yep.
Making a dent.
Spirits are high.
Good.
From a 30,000-foot view, what we're doing here is we're using this urban laboratory to study what does it look like to really create an entire community that has no waste.
But it's not that easy. The slab and the yard were very disorganized and difficult to navigate. We had little to no budget, and we had a very short timeline in which to work.
In preparing for convergence, we all came together and cleaned up the slab, and we inventoried each item at the yard for residents to use.
We minimized the cost of having a zero waste event by distributing all the labor between all attendees and participants.
So this is a zero waste event. That means we will only be recycling. Any other trash is pack in, pack out.
We had a very short timeline in which to work.
So you might be wondering what this golden trash can is right here.
We knew we didn't have the budget or the time to make a traditional zero waste setup where someone would be at every station helping people sort. So instead, we decided to take that labor and push it to the edges, to the members themselves that would be there.
The entire convergence was put to one collective goal. Can we all only generate enough trash to fill one golden trash can?
We gamified the way that participants interact with the waste stream by making it into a challenge on a game board. Within the responsible path of landfill diversion, the players play fences if they chose to deviate.
The idea was to introduce an element of anxiety or public shaming in terms of throwing out trash. So this gold trash can is for trash. However, as you can see, there's a spotlight and a security camera and a spooky barbed wire fence to make you feel like, do I really want to put this trash in here?
We established this golden trash can theme into real gamified events that were happening throughout site to create a digital inventory system resembling an online role-playing game to give access to relevant circular economy information through attendees' personal connection devices. The theory was that if we can make a gamified world with new rules on waste remediation and invite that maybe we'd never have the attendees to do everything else themselves.
You will find yourself completing tasks that allow you, your friends, and your community to build a more beautiful, abundant, and co-creative world.
I love the direction that this place is, going with that. Because It needs to be known, and when people come here, they learn a little bit, and then they take it home and share it, and everything becomes better.
I actually was like asking a friend earlier, I was like, is the golden trash can full? And he was like, I think there's like one piece of trash in there.
I think it's the most amazing thing ever, honestly, because you see so much waste. I'm actually an event planner, so I see how much waste goes into events, so I think it's a very positive thing.
We're pleased to say that we were successful in reaching our goals to mitigate waste.
And moreover than that, we made the experience enjoyable for the attendees that we had here on our site.
So all in all, we had about 400 people on site, and over the course of 3 days, they produced less than 1 can of garbage. The site was left more clean by Monday morning than it had been before the event, and we used about 1/10 of the time to set up and manage all waste remediation processes. Here are some key takeaways that we had.
The key reason we believe for our event to be so successful is the uninterrupted presence of nature here on the project. People in close proximity to that nature were prompted to care for it in the best way that they could.
Throughout the process, one thing we discovered was that certain materials are more easily utilized in generating value and incorporating them into a circular economy.
The another takeaway lesson is that people can be trusted to be responsible. People seem to be already into this idea a lot.
Attendees were enthusiastic in adopting a more responsible way to remediate their waste.
While there are certainly some big hurdles to overcome with helping a city go zero waste, this might be a path that's able to be skipped down together for the benefit of all, like a human family should.